With crystal clear freshwater, 30,000 islands, and endless epic campsites on gorgeous rock, carved and smoothed by time, Georgian Bay is without a doubt one of the best multi-day kayaking destinations in the world. I'm on the 4th day of my trip, and my first 3 days offered a little of everything. Day 1 was a short one because of weather, but even heavy clouds couldn't mask the beauty of the area. On my 2nd day, the sun came out and light winds allowed me to explore the magical waters around the outer islands. But day 3 was a different story, as an approaching storm showed how quickly the bay can turn from calm to chaos. By noon, I found myself huddled under a tarp, watching the elements in full force. But the storm has passed, and the winds seem to have laid down, which is good news because I've got a big day of paddling ahead.
That was a way better sleep than I was expecting. I have no idea how much it stormed last night. Wow. You can see the Bustards in the distance in the Bustard lighthouse, which is still an active lighthouse. Fun fact. It's so calm out there, no white caps. I'm guessing I should get a quick start again. Take advantage of the calm while it is the calm. So I am at this campsite right here, and the plan is to head out to the Bustards here, this cool looking group of islands here, and this is where the lighthouse is that I can see from here. And so it's about a 3-kilometer crossing to the lighthouse, and then what I'd like to do is cruise the outside of the Bustards, and then from there, depending on the wind, ultimately I'm going to find myself somewhere over here. So I mean, if the wind's bad, then you really just have to head into shore and stay protected, but if not, I'll start doing some island bouncing. But I really do want to get out there, and so it doesn't look like I'm going to keep the sun today, but at least I can take advantage of the lack of wind. All right, another breakfast of champions, testing a packet gourmet breakfast. We got Santa Fe corn pudding, polenta with pork sausage, West Memphis grit souffle. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. Actually, let's go by calories. I'm gonna have the biggest. 360, 370, 480. Done. That's Santa Fe corn pudding. I need some energy. This is my longest, probably, if I follow the plan and the wind doesn't derail my plan, this will be the longest paddle of the trip. Not a huge one, but 21 kilometers or so. Really just depends on the wind. Is that going to be a fairly easy 21 kilometers? Easy for everything but my butt. But, oh, I didn't even see how much. Just going to eyeball it. 1 cup. There you go. 10 minutes. Let it do its thing while I pack. All right, moment of truth. It's not how it looks. Ooh, it's how it smells. But also, more importantly, that's good. That's definitely good. It doesn't taste dehydrated. And that's the goal. Nice. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh, there's corn pudding on the bottom. Oh. Oh yeah. That's even better. Okay. This breakfast just went from 4 stars to 5 stars with a little digging. Full kayak. I'm carrying, it's humid. Maybe not hot, but humid. I'm carrying, well, I mean, everything I need for a camping trip. But I've also got, it's probably around 45 pounds. I know it's between 40 and 50 pounds of camera gear. And that's a lot of just extra gear to take on a trip. A lot of extra weight in a boat. But it is what it is. That's what I need to do to capture this, whatever this is. Oh, this is good. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, look at that rock right there. I mean, that rock, that's what it's like when you have a whale coming right at you. Except that's not nearly as scary as a whale coming right at you. If you've never had a whale coming at you, and I'm actually any whale, because they're all massive, but like a humpback, a fin whale, something that's a good size, then, I mean, when you see video footage and photos of it with a kayaker and a whale, you're like, oh wow, that looks so amazing, and I would love to be there. And yeah, it is amazing, and it is definitely something you should put on your bucket list, because it'll blow your mind. But it is also extremely intimidating having a creature the size of a bus coming at you in its environment. I mean, you on the water you're in its world, but you don't ever make eye contact with them. So you have no idea if they know you're there and you're just going to get run over. It's quite a feeling. But it is spectacular too. It's been a while since I've paddled with whales. I'm due. Where should I go to paddle with whales and icebergs? Paddling with whales and icebergs. It's, you know, a whale with icebergs around, a rainbow in the background, and a waterfall coming in from the fjord wall. That's what I'm looking for. You know what? When I have that experience, I'm done. I am done. I can check out of this world a happy, happy man. Not that I am not a very happy man right now. All right, I am approaching the Bustards, and wow, I've come a long way. Nice. This boat really cruises right along. It's nice. Here's the lighthouse up here. I'm gonna go take a good look at the lighthouse. This is still an active lighthouse. Keeps people safe, but it's no longer manned. It was manned for, from the 1800s to 1951, I believe, and then it became automated, but it's still active, still keeping people safe. Lighthouses are really cool. There's something about lighthouses. It's like a little glimpse into the past. And a way of life that, that doesn't exist, the people that took care of the lighthouses, but still exists, the people who really live off the water. I guess I'm one of those people. So if you didn't know, Georgian Bay, they call it a bay. It is a bay of the Great Lake Huron, which is one of the biggest freshwater lakes in the world. It's not the. Lake Superior, the Great Lake Superior is bigger. But anyway, the Georgian Bay itself, it's a huge body of water. You can't see across it. But it's just a part of Lake Huron, and that's the incredible thing, is how big these freshwater bodies are. All right, this is the southern point of the Bustards, and so I'm gonna find some place to hop out, have a snack, enjoy the moment. think this will do just fine. Look at this. Maybe I'll go in there. That looks cool right there. It's okay. Making good progress, that's for sure. It's amazing how fast you go when you're not fighting a wind. I hope the wind gods didn't hear that and that jinxed me. All right. Time to keep moving. Take advantage of not having any wind while I can.
Woo! It's warming up.
All right. Still got a ways to go. But we're making progress. I wonder if we're gonna see anybody in the Bustards. It's popular, but not frequented. Just because it's challenging to get here. But there might be somebody out here. It's such a calm day, a good day to get out here. They would have had to have already been here or have been staged kind of like me somewhere nearby, because to get here, you know, from any of the launches at in the French Provincial Park area is really tough. It's a big day to get to the Bustards right out of the gate. You know, people spend, these days, with the price of flights and everything, people spend $5,000 to $10,000 on an all-inclusive week vacation. With $5,000 to $10,000, you can get every piece of gear that I have and be trip ready for, you know, it's gonna last a decade at least. Countless trips. It just doesn't balance out. I get it though, an all-inclusive, sometimes you just need an all-inclusive. Time to go into a little minefield here. A minefield of shoals. I don't know if this is a bad idea, but it's gonna be shallow. Is it gonna be too shallow? Maybe. Oh, it's shallow. Whoa, there's so many weird currents here. Oh, that's shallow right up there. Gotta go this way. Oh, am I gonna make it past that rock? Eesh. Dragging my rudder. Put that rudder back down. Whoa. Ooh, there you go. Oh, another one. Oh, that's shallow right there. Oh, that's very shallow. Oh, got to pick your line early here. Commit to it.
There we go. Oh, am I gonna get a little wave to surf? Ah. Straight ahead. This is where I leave the safety of the Bustards and make a crossing. It's, again, the wind is so nice and calm that I don't need to go to shore, get the shelter of islands. I can just cut straight across this bay. There's these rocks not halfway across, a third of the way across, a quarter of the way across, called Gull Rocks. Anyway, that'll be my first check-in point. And then from there, I'm basically just going to be finding island after island, working my way across so that I end up where I want to end up for camp. And now the biggest challenge is really keeping track of where I am, where I'm going, and finding camp. I don't get to do open water crossings very often, but I do really enjoy them, largely because they push me out of my comfort zone a little and remind me how small I really am. This particular crossing is just over 8 kilometers or 5 miles, and so I'm expecting it to take between an hour and an hour and a half. It's a chunk of time surrounded by only water, and so it's nice to know that I have a few small, low-lying rock islands along the way to break things up. Okay, dead east, is that right? Yeah, just a little south. I could measure, but I think that's enough. Well, making good progress here. I might be halfway. And it is so glassy calm. That is almost a little spooky over there because it's just not, the water just fades into the sky. Nothingness. Where's that side? You can see shore in the distance. It's beautifully calm right now and just peaceful. Yeah. Oh. The legs and the butt are a little tired after 4 days of sitting in the boat, but it's all good. Golly. Oh,
last night in Georgian Bay, pretty nice campsite. They've all been really nice. I'm now outside of the French River Provincial Park, and this is once again Crown land, public land that you can camp anywhere on. Now, as you work your way south along Georgian Bay, you get more and more private land, private islands. As I continue south tomorrow, I'll inevitably see more cabins and cottages, fishing camps on islands as I go until I get to the Brit, which is I've got about still a full day of paddling. It's about 17, 18 kilometers. And there's supposed to be a wind. It's supposed to be a side wind pretty much all day. We'll see. Last night at camp is always, it's a different night out because you're starting to mourn the end of a trip, but you're also starting to get excited about other things. And yeah, this has been a really good warm-up for my Lake Superior trip in, how long is that? That's about 6 weeks I'll be heading there. And it's that time. I am doing another one of these Packet Gourmets. I'm doing the full Packet Gourmet experience on this trip, really test it out. But I am back on the wrap, still good. Yeah, definitely salvageable. I'm looking a little tired. So what am I gonna go with? I do want to cook, so not that, that's lunch. I'll have that for lunch tomorrow, maybe. I'll go for the burrito with fajita chicken. I'm curious about both of them, but hey there, Mr. Loon. What you doing? Am I in your fishing spot? Yeah, it's my dinner time too. I found my dinner though. You still have to find yours. Oh, there he goes under. I'm sure he'll pop up soon, but maybe not close. They are incredible swimmers. Oh, there he is, a ways out there. They are beautiful creatures. This is my entertainment. This is TV in the backcountry. Oh, the sun decided to pop out. I think this is the first time today. Wow. Didn't think I'd need these sunglasses again today. Oh, my poor dinner. Holy cow. And yes, to top it off, this burrito is really good. Incredible. Well, what a night. What a final night. Well, probably gonna get a early start tomorrow. Got a big day of paddling, and then I have about a 5-hour drive home after that. And so it'd be nice to get off the water in reasonable time. So I'm not really, when I'm tired, driving at night is tough. So I'm not gonna rush, but I am gonna get another good start. This is a new good habit that I'm getting into. Getting going at a reasonable time in the morning. Well, can't beat that. What a morning. It's 6 a.m. Sun has just risen. I got my coffee. Off to a good start. Came out to this point to check wind direction, and I was kind of hoping to be in the full wind right here, because that means it'd be coming more southwest, but it seems like it's a little bit more southwest, which just means a little bit more work today. It's a beautiful day to have to work. Well, the wind is only picking up throughout the day. It starts blowing by early afternoon, 30 kilometers or so, which is over 20 miles per hour, or just under 20 miles per hour. So I better get a move on. Okay, I'm way up the map here. Way up there, yeah, okay. So gotta come out here. I'm gonna stay protected today. I'm gonna take, well, kinda. We'll play it by ear. That's how I'm feeling right now, but got a ways to go. With headwind at the moment, but not that bad.
this isn't the direction of travel. I am going to be steering a bit more east when I come out of this channel. At the end of this channel, we'll see what the wind is actually doing, because it's not going to be getting channelized as it is right now. Today, it's a little foggy even today. It's not a problem because my plan is pretty straightforward. I'm just following the shoreline, the eastern shoreline, the whole way until I get to the channel that leads up to the Brit. I'm not sure if it's called the Brit Channel or what is it? It doesn't say here. North Channel, maybe. I'm not. To the Brit. And so if I go too far east, I'll just come to a dead end, and there's no major channels. Well, I mean, you'd add some serious time to your trip, but you're not going to get lost. You're just going to drag it out. Oh, pretty nice. It's amazing. You really expect to smell the sea, that very distinctive saltwater, saltwater life smell. The only thing that smells sea-ish here are the seagulls. When you pass rocks that host seagulls, it's a very, well, typical seagull smell. One benefit of heading more south and staying on the outside right now, while the wind is definitely lighter than what it's forecasted to be very soon, is that when the wind does pick up, I'll be turning and taking a more easterly bearing, and that'll give me maybe even a little push from the wind. And so there's actually some sense to heading south here, staying on the outside, and then once it gets a little, it forces me to work too much, then start turning east. There we go. I just justified going out into the rougher open water. Well, 2 kilometers down, and that means I got 15 or 16 kilometers left to go. And you know what? I am going to do this last stretch alone. When I say alone, I mean truly alone. I am alone, but I'm not bringing you on the rest of this journey. You're gonna have to come here to see this stretch yourself. But this has been everything I hoped it would be as a trip. I mean, such an amazing trip. I've said it many times on this trip, and I'm saying it again. You have to put Georgian Bay on your bucket list. Whether it's Phillip Edward Island around near Killarney, whether it's French River Provincial Park. I mean, and then there's other sections that the Mink Islands and Franklin Island. There's so much to explore, and so much I haven't yet explored. So definitely put it on your list and check out, Killarney Outfitters is a great starting ground. They've got tons of great information and trip planning tools, and they offer such great services for outfitting people who are from out of town and they can't travel with all their gear like I can. So if you're interested in the kayak that I've been using / testing on this trip, this is the Boreal Design Storm 17, and I'm doing a full review of this boat, and you can find that on my other YouTube channel, Paddle TV. I will most definitely leave a link in the description box to that. And I'm also planning to do a full packing breakdown of all the gear that I chose to bring on this trip. Once again, that'll be on my other channel, Paddle TV. On this channel, a lot more adventures coming your way, including, I've got at least 5 more this season. Some river trips, some even canoe style tripping, and some sea kayaking. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this, even a fraction as much as I've enjoyed it. We'll see you again soon. Oh.